Welcome back to ARK and part of my Back to Basics series. What you'll see in front of you, just as I put back creative mode, is a small dino pen. I quickly showed you that on my base building series, or my base redesign series. So, this episode, what we're going to concentrate on is in-game settings and in-game options. So I hope it's of some use. If you like the video, then please drop a like on it. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not a subscriber. Let's get into it. So this is more for the PS4 rather than the other consoles and the PC. So on the PS4, to get into the in-game menu, you press the options button. As you can see, you now have 4 options. We're going to go down to the options and we'll go through this. So you can see on the left hand side we've got the slider for the volume. So the master volume of the game. Music volume I have turned off. The sound effects is all the way there. The voice and the ambient volume, as you can see, is there as Fortnite installs. In the inventory access sounds, that's basically as you opening the inventory up or not. I've disabled, or in fact we'll disable the menu music. So you can see here we've got the UI general scale, so that brings up if you have that all the way to the right, it means that your UI is going to be bigger. All the way to the left, it's going to be smaller. The same for the item slots. So let's, in fact, what we'll do is we'll just go on. So as you can see there at the bottom of the UI, we'll change those. So we'll do the general scale. We'll put that to the max. Zoom that, so you can see things are a little bit bigger, and then we'll just, in fact they're not a bit bigger because I didn't put apply. Bear with me. There we go. So we don't want that because it doesn't fit on the screen. There we go. Okay. So the item slot scale, we'll try that. We'll put that all the way to the max this time. Click apply. You can see at the bottom of the screen they've now got bigger. So we'll just come out of that. They're now bigger. So it's just handy that you can see what there is there. Next, so the gamma correction I've got there. So if we turn that all the way up, you can see it's just changing the brightness. And the VSync mode, to be honest, I've always got that on adaptive. Motion blur, I've got ticked. Disable menu transitions, no. High detail, this is what I want. I don't have a HDR TV and I don't have a PlayStation Pro, so there you go. The camera shake scale, this is more to do with if you're mining and stuff like that. The camera will shake. Sensitivities I've kept like that. If you want to invert the Y-axis to go the other way, then please put a tick in that. The melee camera animations there. The camera view bob, third person camera offset, which you need to tick, and then tick that if you want to disable the third person camera into polation. So there you go. On to gameplay. So I've got the blood damage overlays and the floating names on it, which is what I want. The join notifications, chat bubbles are for the if you're playing on servers, you're playing with other people, etc. First person riding, that is if you click that as default, when you go on a dyno, it'll put you as default first person. Status notifications as it is. Fahrenheit temperature, I play in the UK, which is Celsius, which is why I haven't got that. If you want it in Fahrenheit, tick that. Couple of bit more here for the servers and multiplayer. Torpidity effects, well yeah, you want the torpidity effects if you're playing it properly. Tribe name and the crosshair and hit markers. Colour item names, the survivor items. If you want to hide the gamer tags, then tick on that. And the rest of that is just self-explanatory. And then the last one is the controller. So obviously on this one it's on the PlayStation. So it will be very similar on the Xbox. Obviously you'll have an Xbox controller there. The Switch will be the same. So really that's just your in-game options that you do have. So not too many that you can change. It's more to do with the graphical and gameplay type of things rather than sort of changing the levels of your dinos, that sort of thing. So there you go. That was just a quick overview then of the in-game options menu. I hope you found that of some use. If you have got this far on the video, I do thank you, and I'll catch you again soon.